For a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. The Nets will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Brooklyn.
And always difficult to play games on back-to-back nights like they have to. But it's that much harder to do it coming off of a loss in that first one. So there's some extra added pressure to not lose 2 in a row in such a short period.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Exum is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's Gordon. And it's Whiteside in the center position.
And one of the things I love about Chris Middleton is his decision-making. You know, he doesn't force shots or passes when he has the ball and just lets the play develop. And that's why coaches trust him so much.
Exum's shot is off. And here are the Nets. Fox kicks to Millsap. Releases. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Down low. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Middleton's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gordon a screen. Pass to Exum. Whiteside sets the pick for Exum. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. Middleton on the wing. Nets passing it around. 14 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Knocked loose. Harkless the pass to Whiteside. Back to Harkless. They need this. And it's Fox with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And over the course of the Nets franchise history, some interesting decisions. I mean, back in the 90s, they came very close to changing the team name to the Swamp Dragons. I think I'm just going to leave that one right there.
So, Greg, how close were the Nets to being the Swamp Dragons anyway?
Well, it needed a unanimous vote of all the teams to change it, but there was one vote against it. The Nets themselves voted against the change, and they had 7 owners who rotated voting duties, and the one on deck got cold feet.
Outside DeRozan. Over Richardson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Now Fox. After Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. Fox dishes to DeRozan. Over Harkless. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Gordon a screen. Exum kicks to Whiteside. To stop the drought. Millsap grabs the miss.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Middleton outside. From past the arc. And the Nets another 3.
starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
You watch the Heat play, you watch their young athletes, and you think about the conditioning of all of their players. Allegedly, they have one of the toughest practice regimens in the league. I don't think guys get too fired up about their training camps, but certainly pays off throughout the course of the season.
Now, here's Exum. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Fox with it. Now defended by Exum. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Richardson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Miami no good on that time either.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Exum kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Whiteside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And stolen by Whiteside. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Kings checked in for Brooklyn. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Now here's Millsap. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Unable to get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Fox with the steal. King outside. B. He's covered by Whiteside. Chalk up two there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Exum. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Richardson for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Richardson shooting it now from deep. Good touch on the long ranger.
Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. Here's Middleton. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway. Brent, when we look at some of the classic rivalries between teams, they don't look as emotionally charged nowadays, at least just by the first appearance. Is there a way to get that back the way it was?
I don't think so, Kevin, just because everything is too accessible for us. It used to be that the distance between those cities seemed to be the exact mileage that the cities were that far apart. Now you can pick up your phone and you feel like if you're in San Francisco, you might as well be in LA.
Sure.
And so it's really hard to get that dynamic to happen. It's got to happen more organically, which is what we've seen between Golden State and Cleveland appearing in the finals the past couple years. That's really helped the league to see those two teams do battle for the league's greatest prize.
Whiteside a screen. Exum with a wide open look. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Millsap. And it's blocked by Gordon. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against Washington. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
A like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
Millsap left side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. Right, you were known for a lot of stuff. Great passing was one of them. Also known as an exceptional shooter. Of all the guys you played with, who is the best at setting you up for a score?
Wow, I think my years playing alongside Gary Payton in Seattle, he drew so much attention, Kevin, with his ability in transition, of course, that patented spin move of his, and then his great ability as a 6'4" guard to post up, especially on that left block, drew a lot of double teams, and that opens up shooters on the weak side. That's where I happen to be.
All the great point guards see the floor so well. They know where everybody is, don't they, Brett?
And the best ones, Kevin, you're right. The best ones are the ones willing to pitch the ball ahead. That's when you really have something special.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Exum following the basket by Paul Millsap. Whiteside, high post. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Got a piece of it. Valentine wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Heat. Brooklyn leading by 14. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. Pass to B. Middleton for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Zizic is checked in for B. Johnson comes in for Paul Millsap. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Chris Middleton. Gordon's checked in for the Heat. Exum kicks to Collins. Hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Johnson the screen. Fox passes to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Brent, you played briefly with the Heat. What was it like coming to this team mid-season and getting to play with a player who is revered by Miami fans in Alonzo Mourning?
Well, the thing that I always thought about with Alonzo Mourning was the intensity with which he played with, and to watch his approach both in practice and in his preparation to get ready for big-time basketball was the most impressive part of having an opportunity to suit up with a Hall of Famer in Alonzo Mourning.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh Richardson comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Exum. Here's Zizic. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nets lead by 14. There's a screen by Robinson. Kicks it to Collins. Robinson passes to Shake and Bake. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. For Miami, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. Nets leading by 12. .112 left to play here in the first. King outside. Thomas Robinson comes up with a rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Collins, good.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Fox kicks to Johnson. And stolen by Richardson. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Gordon. Collins dishes to Robinson. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Gordon, the pass to Shaken. And again, Miami with the triple. Chris Middleton has been on display for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Such a great way to get yourself into an offensive groove and build up some early confidence.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Harkless is out there with Gordon. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Thomas Robinson. And it's Shake and Bake in at the one. Got a hand on it. Passes to P. And he's good on the three ball. P's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Brooklyn. Gordon a screen. Shake and Bake passes to Gordon. That one no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Shake and Bake. Harkless on the wing. Stolen by Middleton. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team.
I don't think anybody around the league does this, but a lot of fans do. Eric Spoelstra won 2 championships while in Miami as the head coach of the Heat. Of course, he had the big 3, but he was the one that orchestrated and got those guys to work things out to become title contenders for the years they were together.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Harkless with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Richardson the pass to Shake and Bake. Connects from 3-point range. Now just a 3-point Nets lead. And Brett, I was looking up what you said about Spoelstra and his multiple NBA titles. Less than 15 coaches ever have done that.
I mean, you're an incredibly special coach to be on that kind of list, and you feel like Eric Spoelstra doesn't quite get the recognition from the general NBA public, certainly amongst the coaching ranks. These guys look at what Eric Spoelstra was able to do with that roster and marvel at the young guys' efforts and exploits during that time.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now here's DeRozan, defended by Harkless, and the shot goes in. That's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The dish now to Harkless, stolen by Middleton. On the wing, DeRozan. He's got 8. The feed now to AC. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Richardson. That shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's DeRozan. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. And finished off by DeRozan.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting. That ability to just kind of draw a foul. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Harkless.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Shots good by Middleton.
This is a good sign for the offense, handing the ball off to Middleton, who right now has got it going.
Here's shake and bake. He's got 13. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. So many naturally born playmakers and natural born scorers who have learned to become playmakers. That's kind of an interesting topic. Who do you think right now tops that list?
One guy that's pretty peculiar in that sense, I think, Kevin, is Jeff Teague. You know, so many years of success in Atlanta, but it was built around this team and this system and the fragility of what it was that those guys could do and needed to do for that team to win. I think that Jeff Teague has made himself into a much better playmaker in the NBA.
Again, the Nets for 2. The Heat trail by 7. He kicks it to Harkless. Another shot. Collins. It's deflected. Outside DeRozan. Over Harkless. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Cool Hands comes in for Harkless. Valentine's checked in for Richardson. And it's Dante Exum in for Shake and Bake.
Oh!
Yeah, look out!
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Nets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Exum kicks to Whiteside. Dishes to Collins. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Cool hands passes to Whiteside. It's tipped. 3 on 3. The pass to Pete. Millsap in the corner. From 13. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot by Collins, no good.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but's yet to make another one.
Outside DeRozan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
And the Nets making a change here. Fox is checked in. There's the pick. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Middleton. The shot by Valentine, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9. And here is Fox. He's got 5. Middleton outside. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now Exum. He dishes it to Valentine. Over to Rosen. That's short off the rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Middleton outside. Millsap dishes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Right side a screen. Here's Exum. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The wide open look here for Fox. They get it back.
Looked a little bit forced. No reason for it either. The defense was not even in the frame.
Whiteside is screen on DeRozan. Valentine kicks to Exum. Feeds it to Whiteside. The 11-footer pass to Valentine. It's stolen by DeRozan. B. He's covered by Whiteside. Left side, DeRozan. Here's B. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Well, we don't have a chalkboard here to draw it up, but if you could explain it, what's your favorite inbounds play when you really need a bucket?
All right, Kevin, so the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer and you dribble to the right side, you throw along the baseline, but you're looking for the 4-man on the slip, and also the 5-man's popping back for the jump shot. Got it?
I got it. I like the run the hammer. Run the hammer. Gordon with the screen for Richardson. Back to Exum. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nets leading by 11. .131 left to play here in the half. For Brooklyn, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. First one falls for him.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
He feeds it to Whiteside. Pass to Harkless. Gordon a screen. Now here's Exum. He's tightly guarded to end the run. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice stroke from the line by Whiteside. You know, he's only going to get better from there with some practice.
Well, with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally that these guys are not going to score on.
And you know what? He's a tone setter defensively. He gives his group confidence when he's on the floor. And, you know, teams are starting to realize you simply do not go at Whiteside. The block numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever. Yeah, it's really incredible when you think about the evolution of Millsap's game. This is a guy who was a second rounder that's turned himself into a perennial all-star.
Exum passes to Whiteside.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
And you know, normally when you look at a guy like Whiteside with the field goal percentage and all, you think it's all about dunks, but I tell you what, he's improved his entire repertoire of scoring options near the rim, and now he's even showing that he can step out and knock down that little face-up 15-footer. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Exum with it. Whiteside, a screen on Fox. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Exum.
Terrific screen from Whiteside. Sometimes sacrificing your body and using your size on the pick will get your teammate open.
Exum. No good on that one. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Nets leading by 13. DeRozan out there with P. Then it's Quincy Ace. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Zizic in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
P. He's covered by Whiteside. Easy the pass to Zizic. There's the double team from Whiteside. 4 on the shot clock. They set the screen. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Exum's got his third basket of the night.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Passes it to P. Kicks it to AC. Left side, DeRozan. There's the dish to AC. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trailed by 13. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Harkless. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The feed to AC. The Nets working the ball around now. And they double up DeRozan. Over Gordon. Out to DeRozan. Dishes it to AC. Outside DeRozan. With the clock winding down. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. A free throw drop for DeRozan.
At the line for your Nets, DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. The Heat trail by 13. And the foul on P. That's his first foul. Timeout called, the Heat. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
So far, he is just destroying their will. It feels like he can get any shot he wants once he crosses half court.
Here is Whiteside. He's got 5. Stolen by Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. Richardson against DeRozan. Now here's Richardson. 7 points in the game. A 3 ball. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
P passes to Ace. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they've only connected on 1 of 4 to start the half. Their offense is sputtering just a little bit here.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Whiteside kicks to Harkless. Trains the three-pointer. Harkless has got 8 points.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Middleton left side. Here's Zizic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Here's Exum. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Gordon. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
DeRozan in the corner. Middleton for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Yes, that goes in. 9 points in the game so far.
This is where you want the shots to come from, deep inside the paint and high percentage opportunities.
Here's Zizic. Richardson covering. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Miami. And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And King subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Boston. Exum kicks to Whiteside. And there's the pass to Exum. Miami keeping it alive with a new 24. That one falls. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Timeout called, the Nets. And a new group in for the Nets. He's checked in for Zizic. Millsap comes in for Bryce Johnson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Quincy Acey. And it's Fox in for P. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Fox. He's got 7. Millsap dishes to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And Holiday kicks to Millsap. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Millsap's got 6 points.
Millsap exerting his will on the post that time, coming away with 2.
And when you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The kick out to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
And you look at all the different things that Paul Millsap does for you on the court, Greg. Don't forget about the defensive end of the floor, too.
Yeah, great point. And an all-defense selection, one of the great big men in league history in terms of getting steals. Just unbelievable hands. And you know what? He epitomizes consistency when you look at the course of his career.
Now, here's Fox. D right on him. He dishes it to Holiday. Outside for Millsap. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Heat have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Fox. He's got 7. Millsap a screen. King outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Heat trail by 9. Harkless kicks to Gordon. Feeds to Exum. 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Holiday. Nets leading by 9. And here is Fox. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Gordon with the screen for Exum. Outside Gordon. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The kick out to Holiday. A pass to Fox. Right side Millsap. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Millsap's got his third assist on the night. Exum kicks to Whiteside. They set the pick. Pass to Richardson. Knocks it loose. Here's Harkless. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Nets leading by 12. Outside Holiday. King. And the Nets another three.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Exum passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Chris Middleton comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's DeRozan in for King. And then for Miami, Collins comes in for Maurice Harkless, and it's Denzel Valentine in for Richardson. Fox kicks to DeRozan. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
One after another. He's been terrific at the line, going 9 for 9. Exum kicks to Collins. Collins, a screen on Middleton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Collins dishes to Exum.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Fox, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Passes it to Exum. Gordon kicks to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And a cued in Hassan Whiteside on that play. Great at playing within the offense and then spotting the open man.
Middleton for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Exum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Fox with it. Now defended by Exum. The pass to B. And Fox has it in the corner. Pass to B. And the layup's good off the glass. B's got 10.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. What a contribution at the line so far, going 10 for 10. A free throw dropped for DeRozan.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Exum. He's got 11. Three seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Brooklyn. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the bucket. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Heat trailed by 15. On the floor for Miami, we've got Aaron Gordon. Valentine out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Collins, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Shake and Bake passes to Robinson. Here's Valentine. Robinson kicks to Collins. Outside Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kicks it to Collins. To the left wing. Here's Milton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Zizic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. It's the Nets now. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to P. Clock at 4. For 3, Middleton. And he's good on the 3 ball. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn. Shake and Bake passes to Collins. The dish to Robinson. The shot comes out.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Middleton outside. This one for 3. They get it again. Stolen by Robinson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one drops.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Out to DeRozan. Knocked away. And now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Outside DeRozan. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Cool hands checked in for Gordon. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
Nets leading by 15. Middleton outside. Pass to P. Back to Middleton. Inside. Zizic. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, we talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 18. To the right side. There's the feed to Robinson. The 9-foot shot. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Robinson.
Well, Richardson came in shooting threes and thought that might be the only thing he could do. He's no one-trick pony.
DeRozan passes to P. Collins kicks to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. And there's another one for the Heat.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Timeout called, the Nets. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And Miami also making a switch. Harkless has checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thanks, David. Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Good on the second free throw. The Heat trailed by 15. Here's shake and bake. The baseline J. Out left to the wing. He feeds it to Collins. Passes to shake and bake. He can't get that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 15. Now Fox. Shot clock at 5. Steps back and fires. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Nets lead by 17.
And the experience that Fox is garnering, this is a guy who is used to having hands in his face, but it doesn't seem to affect him in the slightest.
Richardson dishes to Harkless. Richardson against King. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Man, sometimes there's dunks and then there's mean dunks. That was a mean dunk.
Now here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Dishes it to Millsap. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Harkless kicks to Collins. And again, Miami with the triple.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there.
I love the pace he's playing with, letting his offense come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Shake and bake passes to Robinson. He kicks to Harkless. Here's Milton. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Fox. D right on him. Outside for Millsap. Another miss by Millsap.
Just not his night so far, guys.
Here's Milton. Harkless dishes to Robinson. Collins passes to shake and bake. Feeds to Collins. Harkless on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Collins, and he slams it one-handed.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Fox kicks to Millsap. Kick out to King. Over Richardson. King's shot is off.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Here's Fox. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That will be foul number 5 on him. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Nets. DeRozan comes in for King. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Robinson. Gordon comes in for Collins. And it's Dante Exum in for Shake and Bake. Timeout called the Nets.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Here's Exum. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That's good from Exum. Nets leading by 9. Fox with it. He dishes it to DeRozan. Kicks to Fox. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now a timeout called by Miami. So it's Miami now. 11-point game. Here's Exum, and the layup falls. Here's DeRozan. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Outside Millsap. And they double up DeRozan. First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both. The Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Exum dishes to Whiteside. Harkless the pass to Whiteside. Changes up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. B. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Here's Collins. A beautiful reverse layup. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's got such a great touch and feel. Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys. Oh, my, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They just shot much better, and that improved their confidence, I think, as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he really contributed down there on the offensive end. Seemed like he was hitting anything he was putting up.
And here are the Heat now, trailing by 10. Here's Exum. And not sure what he was thinking there. Now, here's Fox. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think